More of the outside box insulation and trying to get my passenger door panel off so I can access a busted speaker on this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning into another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, no Rusty in the opening. He's not feeling the best, and I wanted him to get good rest before he gets groomed tomorrow, which will be Monday at 3 p.m. Here it is, Sunday the 30th. January has 31 days, right? Yeah, I think so. So, anyway, a little bit more work today. You know, like I say, had to run to Menards to get a star screwdriver set because I was trying to get this panel off for the passenger door, and I just couldn't get it to come off because the handle's still there. And so I called up Tourette's Trucker. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, go check it out. He's a really good guy. And he had just had to take his driver's side door panel off so he could replace the motor that raises your window up and down. And so I figured he has to know some secret that I'm not figuring out. Well, sure enough, he said, yeah, if inside the handle, inside kind of the door, if you lift the handle up a little bit, there is another screw in there. I only had bits that I couldn't get a driver thing in there to make it work, so I had to get a longer one that was going to be the right size to try to access that. So I'm going to try to do that tonight, if I can get that door panel off, because I want to pull out my speaker in my passenger door blew out like a year ago, and it's just really obnoxious. If there's any heavy bass or anything, if you ever listened to a blown out speaker, you know how annoying that is. So I figured while I'm doing the project, I'd like to get that replaced. So I need to pull out the speaker to see what I need to find. I'll go on Amazon and see if I can order one or something and get it here within the next few days so that then I can put that back together. That's the whole goal. Okay, outside of that, went back to cutting and putting up some more of the insulation around the outside box. So I'm going to show you all that. All right, so yesterday I'd gotten the insulation up on this side of the outside box. So tonight got the back and the other side done. So you can see the insulation fit up there nicely in between those little beams, little boards. Of course, I used 1.5 inch insulation because those boards were 1.5 inches, so I knew I'd have exactly that gap. So that gives me a flush surface now to put my wood skin over, which then will be covered by the diamond plate. And there's the insulation up on this side. This is the passenger side of the truck. Right here you can see. So we got the insulation up on that side. Doesn't go all the way down on the back because of that back beam, but that board will be insulated underneath. And of course we'll have insulation on the top too. Wood skin around all that, and then again the diamond plate. I've showed the diamond plate a few times before, but if you're just new to the channel, this is what it looks like. It's thin, pliable, so we're going to be able to wrap that around. So that's going to cover the entire outer box. So it'll give it a nice look, and then the nice thing is it doesn't require paint. Plus it'll kind of match my diamond plate that's there on the steps and my diamond plate that covers my APU unit on the back side. Also wanted to show this real quick. This is why I wanted to get multi-position ladders, so I could do exactly this here, where you see I can have the shorter end up there on my catwalk, extend this side all the way down to the floor, and that's how I was able to get up there to put the insulation on. I'll use the same method in putting the wood skin and the diamond plate on. But these multi-position ladders are great for this type of thing where you have uneven surfaces, and I needed the other end to be on the catwalk so I could put it in far enough to access the box. Just FYI, this is a little giant multi-position ladder. And I did buy the extra step thing, so you'll have little platforms, and the extra joint so that you can actually make this into 2 separate step ladders. And if you followed my son's channel, X Blue, where he did 5 Nights at Freddy's, 4 in real life, they're now constructing a set here inside the pole barn to do 5 Nights at Freddy's 1. They're going to try to have bigger animatronic characters and everything, and the whole point is to scare the crap out of their friends. So you can go watch his progress on the X Blue channel. Alright, now that Tourette's Trucker told me the trick, TTT, maybe I can get that handle off and we'll get that side passenger door panel off so I can access that blown speaker. Alright, managed to get the handle out. You can see where my screwdriver is still stuck in kind of behind there. The screw is back in there. And here's where it went inside the door panel. Look at all that dust in there. You can see the hole where the handle screwed in. So now that should make it easier for me to get the panel off. So we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Alright, panel's off. There's the door. All you see is just the black metal in there now. There's the rubber gasket that was around the panel. So we'll have to fit that back on later. And you can see there's where the speaker is. There's where the handle was screwed in. Look at all that dust in there. I'll clean that up since I have the panel off. Look at all the dust on the speaker too. And I have, luckily I bought that star set because I'm going to use some to get those screws out, to get the speaker out, to see what we're dealing with. Yeah, door looks pretty different without a panel on it, doesn't it? Well, since I have that panel off, my wife always says when you're tearing things apart or redoing things, it's always a good opportunity to clean. So, yeah, we'll clean all that up, make it look a little bit better because there's all that dust over there. Yeah. Alright, so now I've got to clip the wires for the speaker and I'll tape the ends so they don't cross over. And then I'll be able to look at the back of the speaker and see what it says, the wattage and ohms and all that are. And I'll measure the size so I can go try to find something on Amazon that'll work as a replacement speaker. It looks like a pretty standard size, so I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. Okay, got the speaker out. This is it right here. It says right here, Panasonic. I didn't even realize that. It's got a Freightliner part number stamped on the back. And I looked up on the internet based on that, and there's a few like truck part places that have it, but they want like 25 bucks for the speaker, and they want to charge 25 bucks for shipping to get it here within maybe a week. So I just went on Amazon and typed in, this is a 4 ohm, 60 watt, 5 1/4 inch speaker. I found one by Boss for $14.99. Yeah, so I'm going with that one. I think that'll work just fine. It's just a basic little two-way coaxial speaker. You can see how, well, I can show you, well, somewhere around here. Right there. You can see where it's, I got the light on it. That's where it's blown, around the edge. That's why it just rattles on bass stuff. So that happens to speakers over time. I've been in radio for years, you know, before I got into trucking, so I've been used to replacing speakers when they've blown. So this one, that one should work, and it'll be here on Wednesday. So I can go ahead and put that back in. That'll give me a day or so to clean up the door. We'll get the new speaker, we'll plug it back in, attach it, and get it in place, and hopefully that'll take care of it. Well, that's where we'll stop this video tonight. Thanks for tuning in for that. Of course, we'll have more. It's supposed to be better weather again tomorrow, Monday. So I'm going to be putting in the insulation for the top and the bottom, and hopefully getting the wood skin on, and we'll see what happens from there. So that's the whole plan. Please subscribe, please like and comment if you'd like to. I get your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. It's been about a week or so since I put something up on there, but I will do that again soon, I promise. And of course, tomorrow night in the video, hopefully we'll have the nice and clean groomed Rusty to show in the beginning and end. As always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty sleeping inside, out. So, you were having sex with the little guy then? Yeah, he was kind of funny looking. Funny looking like how? I don't know, just funny looking. More so than most people even.